Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese. And this is our review of some of the Game of Thrones Dark Horse Deluxe figures. And we got one a while back. It was Khal Drogo from Fu Manchu. And that's the only one we had. And then I ended up getting a Jon Snow. And then after they released Ygritte, I got an Ygritte. And that was pretty much all I was going to get until I found out that Funko Legacy 6-inch figures are done. And they're apparently not going to make them anymore. And they're going to make like 3 3/4 scale figures, which I don't give a shit about. So I figured, well, I'm going to get these Dark Horse Deluxe ones. They don't have any articulation, but they still made a shitload of the characters, and for the most part, they look good. Some of the faces don't look right, but at least the outfits and everything look good, and they made a...
And those little tiny figures, they might as well be giving you fucking Lego Man figures of them. Like, I don't want those.
I don't either. So, that's why I started getting these. And they're still all basically, you can get them for retail price or cheaper. Around $20, $21, $22. Some you can get even cheaper, like $15, depending on where you look.
Or you can find them in a lot.
That's what I did. I found a shitload of them. Got them really cheap.
Like 11 of them, I think?
I don't know,
more?
Somewhere around there. But I got a bunch of them cheap. Well, we can't review them all at once because that's just too many. So we're going to do a little at a time. Here we go.
We're going to start off with this empty box.
Oh, baby. Oh, revealed who it is. Ygritte. That's the Ygritte I already have. I still have the box. And you can see the picture on the side of Ygritte. And there's a picture of her on the back. And the description of her, if you want to pause it and read it. And the same picture on the other side.
She was a wildling woman who Jon Snow encountered. If that's what you want to call it. And here she is.
Now this one, I think they did a pretty good job on the face. When she's in the package, I'm like, I don't know. But when you see it from the front, I think it does look like her. The only thing that bugs me is they kind of just painted on those bangs that are hanging down onto her forehead.
Oh, she's like little baby hairs, which, if you look at her picture on the box, she doesn't even have them in that picture. They could have just not put them on there. She has like very faint ones. They could have just not bothered.
Yeah. But I think that looks like her face, sculpt, and everything. I think it's done pretty well.
It's a tiny bit manly. Just a little tiny bit.
A little bit.
Looks pretty close, though.
And I think it did a really nice job on the outfit. That looks very waddling-like. The stitched together, whatever they made their clothes out of, animals and shit.
Pelts.
Very Eskimo-looking. In American Indian, maybe. I don't know.
The northern ones.
Uh-huh.
Where it gets fucking gold.
She's got her big bow and her arrows. So, I don't know. I like the paint, the sculpt on this. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, it is just a statue. It's like a plastic statue. It doesn't have articulation, so I wouldn't call it an action figure. It's just a plastic statue. It's got some real string, though.
There's one issue I can see.
What?
The string of her bow really shouldn't be against her hip.
Oh. She don't care.
It's just, he's not really supposed to be like that.
She's not aiming yet, though.
Think about it.
She's getting ready to aim. And she comes on a little base of rock. So, yep, that's cool.
Let's do articulation.
Look at that. Or her,
That's articulated.
you can strum a little tune.
Okay, that's enough.
And here's her lover. Ex-lover, whatever. Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
Medieval Kylo Ren.
And there he is with his hair blowing up in the wind.
He looks like he just smelled a fart. He's real sad about it.
Oh, this is part of the reason my lot that I bought on eBay was so cheap is because a lot of the boxes were damaged, which I don't care that much about.
No shits.
Just that these pictures on the side are pretty good, which they all are. But I already had this one, but it's just part of getting a lot. You might get one you already got. So
There he is.
Yep.
Pilsner.
Now, this one, I don't think the likeness is there. I don't think it looks like him.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, you could say that looks like he's supposed to be Jon Snow, like someone dressed up as Jon Snow, but it doesn't look like his face.
Oh, it's Kylo Ren cosplaying as Jon Snow.
That would be more believable. He does look more like that actor than Kit Harington. But still, the rest of the body, I think, looks decent for a statue. It's not too amazing. Like, that's pretty plain there on his chest and everything. But I really like the snow effect on his pants. And
I would have to say the snow effect on the back of his cape is not that great, though.
Well, no.
It looks like somebody took a paintbrush and just went... like, just stabbed him with it.
Yeah.
But the front side looks good, so just turn him around.
And he comes with a sword, which is, you gotta stick it into the hand because it's separate in the box. So it's not really an accessory, it's just they didn't want it to break in the box, so you gotta stick it in there.
They have to make the box bigger, too.
Yep. He's got a tiny box, look at him. I bet he feels...
inadequate?
Yeah. Like, my woman's bigger than me.
Well, maybe you should quit slouching.
Probably. Even though the face ain't right, it still looks like Jon Snow, the character, I guess. So it's cool to have them too. And here's the Funko Legacy 6-inch action figure of Jon Snow. And I don't think the face is really accurate on this figure either. Also, I added this fur. He didn't have fur. I guess figured he should have some fur, so I added it on there. He's also got the snow splattered on him. Yeah. And here we got Sansa Stark. And this is one of the ones that I've got from the lot that I did not already have. And there's her description. And there's a picture on the side. And yeah, let's open this up. Okay, and here she is out of the package. And this is, I'm guessing this is after she dyes her hair dark. Because she has red hair, and it looks pretty dark here. It looks darker in that picture, too. But I think eventually it goes back to red, so I'd rather it be red. But whatever.
And I kind of fucked it up.
Yeah. Zombie cat opened the package and then dropped it on the floor.
It was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dory.
I don't know. I can see her likeness in there, but it's not perfect. Like,
I think it looks older than her.
Yeah, she does look a little older. I like the outfit though. All these little lines are kind of lazy looking, but still, I do like the outfit overall, I guess. It almost looks like it's an autopsy outfit. Like she had an autopsy and they cut her open.
That's because she has necklace disease where she has like red blotches around her necklace.
Mm-hmm. And skin color painted on it. And I think the chain's going into her skin. What is she holding there? What is that?
Some kind of vial.
Did she poison somebody?
I don't know.
Well, whatever. Got feathery outfit. I really wish I had that, what is it, World of Warcraft figure to compare it to her. Because it really looks like it's supposed to be the male version of Sansa. But they did a nice job of painting the face and stuff, though. The eyes are pretty straight, and the eyelashes, eyebrows, lips seem to be all painted really nice. So, Bones got that little, like, rock base. Everybody's standing on rocks. Except for Jon Snow. He's on snow. Sansa should stand on sauces. And next is Tywin Lannister. That dickhead Lannister son bitch. No, this guy I liked and hated at the same time because I really like that actor. He's just a scary, intimidating guy. And I always remember him from the Eddie Murphy movie, The Golden Child, where he's like, he plays like a demon. And
he does the bad guy very well.
He does. And he really just comes off as a really evil dickhead on Game of Thrones. And there's a little description of him. Well, let's open him up. Okay, so there he is, opened up. And because he's so pale and his hair's so white, he's kind of washed out on camera. But I don't... something about his face just doesn't look right to me. Like his hair doesn't seem right. Like you were saying, it looks like it sticks up too much or something.
Yeah. Well, it's just that his hair, the way his
right there, he looks
hair
good.
actually sticks up, it's thin, and because it's a solid block sticking up, it looks weird.
From this angle, it really looks like the dude. Certain angles, like straight on, it doesn't look right. And they tried to do the bags under his eyes, but it didn't. Something's just off about it. I don't know. If you get in the right angle, I can see him really well, but I don't know. Maybe just painting him better would have worked. I don't know. Something's not right about that head.
It probably doesn't translate on camera because it's so washed out, but his paint job on his hair is really not very good.
Yeah.
They just made it splotchy to try to make it look like his thin hair, and it looks weird.
That'd be hard to paint thin hair, but you can see he's got the hand of the kingpin. And
hand of the kingpin.
They did a pretty good job on his outfit. I think it should be more of a black color, though. It looks like it's really black in that picture back there. Here, it almost looks like a dark blue or something.
I think it looks kind of brown in the picture.
Yeah, I guess it does. I don't know. It's still really detailed, though. Really detailed texture on it with all them little holes in there. So I think the body's all right. It's just the head ain't right. A paint job might fix it. And like his hair kind of, even on the picture there, like his hair blends in with the skin color, and that'd be hard to pull off on a figure.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes with this like another rock-looking base. Everybody's walking on rocks.
Yeah, walk on something.
And next is Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. And there's a picture of him on the side. I think that'd be from season 1, I think. Because he looks younger there or something.
And he's got 2 hands.
Yeah. There's a description of him there. There's a picture again. And let's open him. So there's Jaime Lannister. And the first problem is you have to stick the sword in yourself. It only fits in one way because of the way the peg is shaped. And it doesn't sit on his shoulder like it does in this picture. You can see there, it sits right on his shoulder. But here it just kind of sticks up. It almost looks bent. It doesn't look too bent there.
I think it's like the peg is crooked where it goes in.
Yeah. So it should be more like that or something. But, oh well. Maybe he's getting ready to set it on his shoulder.
It still looks pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I'd say this is probably my favorite out of all of these.
This one is very detailed. His armor is just ridiculous. And also his face sculpt looks right. His face sculpt and paint looks like Jaime Lannister. He got his hair right. His face is a little 5 o'clock shadow thing. And the armor, like we just said, is just kick-ass. All them scales, little crazy designs.
Well, I'd say his face is one of the closest, but it does look like he's got a tiny bit of Triple H in there.
I am Jaime Lannister. It's time to play the game of Thrones. But there's this sheath, which is really crazy looking. So he's seriously...
So you look at the back of his cape. I like the dirt on the bottom of his cape. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Definitely did a better job with his cape dirt than Jon Snow's cape snow.
Yeah. So his detail on his outfit is just ridiculous. They're just...
That Kingsguard armor is just extremely detailed, and they did a good job on it.
Mm-hmm. No.
I love the scale chainmail. Not even sure if that's what you'd call it, but...
No, I don't either. I don't know. He's standing on a dirty rock, or is it just dirt? I don't know.
Sand.
And here's the Funko 6-inch figure. Which I think
isn't too bad.
Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job on the likeness of both of them. They're just at a different scale. They didn't paint all the armor as much as this Dark Horse version. As you can see, this one's...
Yeah, they didn't put the white on it.
But, yeah, they're both really good. So, yeah, this is probably my favorite as for sculpt and everything in paint so far. Really well done.
And it actually looks like him.
Mm-hmm. One thing about his hand is I think they made it somewhat flexible to try to get the sword into place, because nothing else moves like this. There's a little bit of movement in there. Doesn't really stay very well.
The sword's going crooked too.
But I think you can get into a position where if you wanted to, you could probably glue it into place, which I might do.
You have to glue it into the handle too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay, so that's the 5 we're doing for this review. I'd say that Jaime is both of our favorites out of this one, with how well he's done. Other than his sword that's been up.
Yeah. And I'd say Ygritte's my second favorite.
That's the same for me too. And then for me it would be a tie between Jon Snow and Sansa, because I think Sansa for the most part is done alright. But Jon Snow is kind of messed up in his face, but it's Jon Snow, so that's why he's up there for me. I do really like Tywin's character, but I don't think they did a very good job with him.
The head's just not very great.
No.
The whole head.
So, I still really like these figures, though, even though they're just statues, plastic statues.
Sansa would be a little bit better if I hadn't fucked her up.
No. Yeah, well, I plan on painting her hair like the reddish color. I'd prefer it to be her natural red.
Me too.
Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Papa Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Oh, wait. And we're also going to review the rest at some point, probably.
Jon Snow, is that you? You look different somehow. Stand back! That's not Jon Snow. That's the evil Kylo Ren!
That's not the evil Kylo Ren. That's my ex-boyfriend, Matt Hardy.
No, I'm Matt Hardy. Hey, Lita. Or wait, is that Lita over there?
That's not Lita, that's Tomb Raider from Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, hey, it's Triple H. Starting to grow your hair back a little bit. Good job.
Whoa, hey, it's Robert England.
No, I'm Robert England. Hey, aren't you that guy from the World of Warcraft movie?
I'm not the guy, damn it! Take that, bitch!
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh!